Here on Spectrum News 1, we are hyper local and proud of it. We're in your neighborhoods interacting with people all around Southern California. We've partnered with USC's Annenberg School of Journalism to showcase some of the best stories its students have to offer. And this week, college seniors around Southern California are getting ready to celebrate, especially one dance major at USC who didn't let cancer stop him from achieving his goals and dreams. Now he's back on stage and even giving back to his community. We hear that story from USC student Gabby Gonta, and she is joining us now live. Hi there, Gabby. Thanks for bringing this story in.
Thanks so much. They say you shouldn't wait for the storm to pass, but learn to dance in the rain. I visited with a USC student who's getting back on stage and helping others after battling cancer. Dancing through life. That's exactly what Dylan Balka has been doing since age 12.
I was fascinated with the television show So You Think You Can Dance.
East Coast native Dylan danced and trained in New York City before coming to California.
I started applying for colleges because my mom always said, you need to have a degree.
So he traveled across the country to get that degree in dance at USC, which all took a turn after sophomore year.
I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's stage 2B. Hodgkin's lymphoma is a cancer of the blood where your white blood cells are affected. I had a 17-centimeter tumor in my mediastinal chest cavity, so it was on top of my lungs.
After taking 6 months off for treatment, Dylan was declared cancer-free and took his first steps back onto the dance floor.
I finished chemo. I gained 30 pounds. I was bald. And I was back dancing with everyone in this space.
Now, Dylan doesn't only dance for therapy, but strives to use his work to help others. He made his senior thesis the latest show for the SC Choreographic Collective, where he produced and performed in a dance showcase raising money for the charity organization Dancers Responding to AIDS.
It is huge for us because we have added this philanthropic component that we didn't have last year. So now, instead of only producing this wonderful show for our community, we get to give back as well.
Dylan danced alongside 7 other pieces, and the group raised nearly $2,000. His mentor, Professor Patrick Corbin, has been with Dylan on his journey the last 4 years and saw all his hard work come together at the showcase.
What I actually think his diagnosis has done is it has liberated him a little bit in his dancing. I think he's just dancing for life now.
And Dylan didn't let a few months away from school keep him from achieving his academic goals.
I only have 4 units left to make up, and because I can do that in the summer, I am graduating this spring.
With hardship behind him and the future ahead of him, Dylan will be ready to dance across the commencement stage in May as part of the inaugural class of the USC Kaufman School of Dance. Dylan plans to move back to the East Coast after graduation to audition for dance companies and shows in New York City.
Wow, great story.
Great piece. And I love seeing what he's doing going forward. But let's go back. I mean, getting through college, tough enough as it is, lots of stressors there. What were some of the things that helped him get through being in college while also dealing with this illness?
Yeah, that's definitely something that Dylan and I talked about in our interview. He said in the beginning it was really hard. You know, he didn't feel like a normal college student. In those early days of going to the hospital a lot, you know, trying to figure out what was going on. But he said once he had started the treatment, his entire cohort of dancers and colleagues were so amazing. They would send him care packages, FaceTime him during classes so he still felt like he was a part of it. His professors would give him calls. He also said Gloria Kaufman, who is the owner of the dance school, she sent him a handwritten note.
Oh,
and he just felt
lovely.
Yeah, he just felt so loved and appreciated. So they were really able to help him through those transitions.
And so now he's moving into philanthropy with the performance as well, right?
Yeah, so one of my favorite quotes, something else that he said that wasn't in a piece was, you know, as an artist and through dancing and stuff like that, you can really be a facet for social change. And so that's one of his goals. On top of becoming a dancer and hopefully doing some choreographic work and producing, he wants to tying those charity works with what he does because it can create some awesome impacts.
Awesome, using your art for action, a little artivism, right?
Yes.
Activism. That's great.
Love that you found it on
Great story.
Instagram.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you so
Nice
much.
to meet
Thanks
you.
for coming in.